Hi betting experts, on Friday the 17th of July. First of all, look back at our two bets at Hamilton. On Thursday we moved to Yorkshire. On Friday to Beverley, good ground, fast ground now. Quickening up all the time with the weather forecast 23 degrees and sunny, so I'm expecting it to be near a good to firm. By the off is a really competitive card. There's 9 races in total, starting at 12 o'clock. Lots of races of interest. Generally speaking, you want a low draw at Beverley and be against the far rail. Tends to be quite a big advantage, particularly in the sprints, particularly on fast ground. We start off with our value angle selection in the 12.35. This is the Churchill Tyres handicap, over 5 furlongs, a class 6 for 3-year-olds and upwards. 17 runners, just the £2,782 on offer to the winner, which is pretty low even for a class 6. Most of them have very little to recommend them. The one I much prefer is the Grey Bay of Julie Camacho. Now, first of all, the positives. Julie Camacho has got a team in brilliant form at the moment. 3 winners from their last 16 runners, a 19% strike rate. This one is unexposed but coming nicely to the boil. Has shaped really well when strong in the market on both runs this season, returning from 197 days off the track when finishing a cracking third of 12 over this course and distance, running really well behind Balmal, who's a very progressive performer on the upgrade. The form's worked out well, shaped really nicely there, and back that run up when second at Thirsk behind Pull Harder Con, beaten a length and a half there. If you watch that run back, comfortably beat all of his market rivals that day, but the winner raced on the near side and I think had a bit of an advantage the way things pan out. The Grey Bay won the race on the far side. There's more to come after just 6 career starts, 3 on the turf. A good draw in stall 3 is the icing on the cake, and Paul Mulrennan's booked a positive front running ride is on the cards, and I think this one will go really close in a race that isn't as competitive as the numbers suggest. The one I was worried about was Hello Girl, the top one I've been looking out for to win another handicap. Been running really well since winning 3 starts back, and this does represent a bit of a drop in class for Nigel Tinkler's mare, but she has got a draw in 16, which really, that is going to be extremely hard to overcome. And for me, the Grey Bear around about 5-1 this morning is a very fair price, although usually in races of this nature you wouldn't want to take anything less than that because luck in running, but I think he'll get the rail and try and make all under Mulrennan. For our nap of the day, we head to the opening 12 o'clock. This is the British Stallion Studs EBF Maiden Auctions Fillies Stakes, over 5 furlongs. A class 5 for 2-year-olds, only 11 runners, £4,140 on offer to the winner, and I think this is a golden opportunity for Navajo Spring to get off the mark at the 3rd attempt. Now, Michael Dodds has suddenly hit blistering form. He was quiet in the first few weeks of the season, but in the last fortnight he's had 8 winners from 34 runners and near 24% strike rate. They're all flying, and this one began with a cracking effort at Newcastle on the 2nd of June on the all-weather there, when finishing second behind Dan Dalla, who's franked the form since at Royal Ascot and Newmarket. That was a really cracking run, and it was understandable that 2 weeks later she was sent off an odds-on favourite at this track, but could only finish 7th there behind Country Carnival. If you watch the run back, I suspect perhaps the quick turnaround was soon enough. She pulled hard, dueling up on an overly fast pace and weakened at the furlong pole. That wasn't her running. She's a lot better than that. A repeat of her debut form will be enough to take this race, and with the stable flying, I think she'll put her experience to good use in this much easier race. Best of luck on Friday, betting experts.